Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another very important topic related to video embedding from YouTube. Okay, so prior to this session, we discussed how we can embed the YouTube video in a HTML web page. So this session is in the continuation of the same, where we will talk like how we can make the loop for a running video. So just assume a scenario where you want to show one video on a HTML web page and you want that every time whenever the video gets end, it should restart, then restart and again restart. Okay, likewise you want to make a continuous loop of that video. So in such scenario, how we can utilize iframe in order to make the loop work. So these all things we are going to discuss in this particular session. But before we start the discussion, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. But for time being, we are just focusing on the loop part. But prior to that, you should know what is iframe, why do we use iframe, how we can connect video, or how we can embed the video through iframe. Okay, alright, so I think now we are good to start the session, and by the end of this session you will be able to understand what exactly the iframe, how exactly the iframe can be used in order to make the loop for the YouTube embed video. Okay, so if you look at the code, so here I have just noted down the simple code where one title is in the head section and one heading in the body, which is HTML by Sharmit. Okay, fine. And apart from this, there are few comment lines, and in these comment lines there is one link also. So this is the YouTube video link which we are going to use for the demo purpose. So let's save this code and refresh your browser. So once you refresh your browser, you will see that HTML by Sharmit is coming. That is expected, right? Alright, okay, so let's start with the documentation. So here I will write h2 process to add process to implement loop on YouTube, or maybe implement, we can make it as enable, process to enable loop on YouTube video, YouTube embed video. Okay, so this is our main topic h2. Now firstly I'll show you the normal video. So for this, like I will write here video without loop. Okay, so what we will do now, I'll save this first, refresh it. Okay, so now what we will do, we will include one simple video. So to include this video, you will use iframe, and in iframe you can write here src we will keep it here, and in src we will write the video link. So here this is my video link, so I'll simply copy it from here and paste it here. Now this is just a normal link, so we need to modify it, and we discussed it right earlier that why do we need to modify this. So let's modify according to the need. So here I will replace this youtube.b, which is youtu.b. This is shortened link, so we will replace it with www.youtube.com/embed. Okay, so this is how you can specify the video link. After specifying this link, you can write here width and height. So I'll set width as 600 pixels, height as 300 pixels, and that's it. Now you can save the video. Once you save the code and refresh your web browser, you can see there is one video coming from YouTube, and you can play and pause this video. Now the thing is that, like, if you take your video to the last moment or last part, you will notice that after the video ends, it stopped in the same page. Okay, you can see this is not repeating, it is stopped, right? That means here the video is not in the loop, and today's task is to make it work as a loop. Okay, although you can play it by manually, but it is not automatically like running. or there is no loop. Now another very important thing I want to clear here, some people think like loop and autoplay are same. No, it's not. Autoplay means whenever you reload your web page, it should start the video, okay, without clicking on play button. So that is called autoplay. And if we talk about loop, that means after reaching to the end point, it will restart the video. Okay, so loop is for restart, autoplay is for first initial start. Although they both are used together in a videos, but make it very clear that they are different. Autoplay means only to start the video, and loop means to run the video in an iteration. Let me show you how. So for that, I'll just copy the code here again. So I will write h3 video with loop. After that, we will add here iframe. In iframe, we will set src. In src, we'll paste the link of this video from here directly. So I'll copy it and paste it. Then you can simply write here width would be 600 pixels. Then we will put height, which would be 300 pixels. Save it and refresh it. So far we haven't added any loop here, right? So let me add loop. So to add loop, what process you are supposed to follow? Firstly, reach out to your last element of your URL, which is this. Now use question mark, which indicate that from here we are going to start the query, or you can say this is the query string part. Then you can write here loop equal 1. That means loop is enabled. Then we will use ampersand. And so will it work if we try to run right now? No, it will not work. Why? Because we have just enabled the loop, but we haven't instructed the browser which video to be iterated. Okay, so if I show you, if I take it here, you will see that after this it is stopped. It is working as similar as above one, right? So how to fix that? Like loop we have specialized, that is good. We have specified it. Now ampersand, here we will write playlist. In playlist we need to specify the exact video ID which we want to iterate. So I'll copy it from here. Then in playlist we will write equal and then the video list. Okay, now if you save the code and refresh it, you will see that video will be autoplayed, or not autoplayed, video will be looped whenever it reaches end. So now it is at end. You can see I'm not clicking anything, I'm just taking my cursor here so that you can see the timers as well. So but I'm not clicking it. Okay, so you can see just after the end it again started the video, and it has unlimited time, like as many as time it will reach out to the endpoint, it will restart the video. Endpoint, restart the video. So this is called the looping of video. Okay, now when we talk about the looping, so yes, as I mentioned earlier also, like with looping mostly autoplay is also used. So let's say if you want to implement autoplay here as well, so you can simply write here ampersand and then you can write autoplay, not like this, autoplay, then equal, and then you can provide the 1. That means enabled. 1 means enabled. Now you can save it and refresh it. So just after a refresh, you can see it, the video is automatically played. I didn't press any space, enter or anything. Okay, I just refresh my web browser and it automatically started it. Even I didn't click on any of the mouse area, right? And it is also a looped video. That means just after reaching at the end, it will auto start the video, auto replay the video, because it is in loop mode. You can see here. Clear? So this is how we can utilize the looping concept in HTML using iframe for the YouTube embedded video. I hope this session is clear to all of you. And now I'm sharing you one question for today's session. Today's question is like whenever we want to start the video in a muted way, then how we can specify it? What attribute or what is the procedure to start the video in a looping condition, not in a looping, in a muted condition? So what we are supposed to do, please share the answer of this question in the comment section so that others can take a reference from it. And also I'll spotlight all those members who are consistently providing the correct answer to the comment section. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.